My poem 9/11 Military Hijacking. Dedicated to all victims and sufferers of the well-coordinated 9/11 disaster. Can Bin Laden really do it? US media, justice and Congress never explained to it. If Bin Laden had to mastermind 9/11 operation, first he had to change normal US hijacking protocol, overriding needs sector commanders' power of scrambling fighter jets after the hijackers. If Bin Laden had to execute 9/11 disaster, he had to authorize Mike Canavan as FAA hijack coordinator, the sole contract for the National Military Command Center, and making sure he hides in Puerto Rico without answer. If Bin Laden had to coordinate 9/11 as commander, he had to order General Montague Winfield Brigadier entrust Charles Liddick, the deputy for Command Center, in charge overseeing the period during disaster. If Bin Laden's alleged disciples were the hijackers, they would have been listed as passengers with their Islamic names on ticket and computer, validated by passport and license having picture. If Cessna-trained hijackers somehow could hijack, pilot or crew had ample time to activate transponders located at multiple points throughout jet airliners, informing ground control, "I have been hijacked." If box cutters armed hijackers could overpower, or captains and crew members taller and stronger, the takeover saga would have been there in cockpit voice recorder for half an hour. If Cessna-trained hijackers could fly Boeing jetliners, flight turns would be at the mercy of Boeing flight software, having built-in restriction maximum 1.5 G maneuver, could never collide with WTC, overriding anti-collision feature. If Bin Laden and hijackers with box cutters could undertake such mission of precision mass murder, President Bush must have ordered exercising Global Guardian, bring those drones down locking on transponders. If Bin Laden was villain of the novel Harry Potter, Flight 77 could never hit Pentagon per existing order of shooting down civilian aircrafts inside military space over, especially after knowing of the attacks on the Twin Towers. If alleged Muhammad Atta was really the ringleader, then ISI director would have been arrested upon arrival. Before meetings at National Security Council and Pentagon, with unspecified officials at the White House, especially long meetings with CIA Director and Porter Goss, with Senator Bob Graham, John Keel, and Joe Biden, Representative Christopher Cox, and Undersecretary Mark Grossman for transferring 100,000 plus to Atta's Florida account. Even if Saudi-based Al-Qaeda network could implement such an impossible task, using hijackers armed with box cutters, Saudi Arabia would have been the first on the list to attack, Germany second for sheltering and guarding Muhammad Atta, Pakistan third for funding the alleged ringleader. $64 million question. Finally, even if Bin Laden blazed disciples with mystic boon that empowered them beyond villain of Harry Potter, made them invisible to Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, and Nodad, inactivated superpower as stealth architect, commander, executor, government would have spent billions afterwards to recover trillions missing from Pentagon fund, guarding all evidences including audio of air traffic controllers, investigating steel beams from World Trade Center, declaring all-out thorough public investigation to deter future similar spell from distant cave dwellers that surpasses secretive strategies of the United Constitutional Monarchs. Poems by Kolki. US Military Intelligence and Administration are the most credible suspects per existing evidences, irrespective of Bin Laden dead or alive. But US media, justice and Congress carefully avoiding this truth, ignoring the evidences. Ever wondered why on 9/11 no Superman, Batman or Spider-Man came to rescue Pentagon or World Trade Center? Or James Bond couldn't stop the London subway bombing? Once one reads the book Real Part 2 9/11 from Trafford Publishing USA by Kolki, it would be obvious that they couldn't see the enemy within and was probably submerged in reading fiction like Harry Potter. God bless Americans, God bless all citizens to establish 9/11 truth.